Good afternoon. I'm Chomper, and this is Cajun with a Voice. Now, I don't say much about a lot of things, political, religion, that kind of crap, but I think it's time that I do. And there's a few reasons. I'm I consider myself a proud American, a proud Southern man, a proud husband, proud father, and a grandfather. I bleed purple and gold for my LSU Tigers. Yeah, I'm a Cajun man. I'm from South Louisiana. I like my food spicy as hell, and I like my beer cold. Sometimes I cuss. As my mama says, way too much. But I still go home at night and I still pray to my God. I hope you all do too. I would assume you do anyway. Um, I'm retired Army, 22 years, combat disabled vet, 100%. I've given more for this country than 99% of the people out there. Um, because there's only 1% of society who become soldiers, is why I say that. Uh, and I was glad to do it. But the state that this country is in now, I'm kind of ashamed. And for a few years after I retired, I went off the grid. I didn't watch the news. I didn't read the newspaper. I went completely dark. So within the last couple of years, coming back, I'm in shock as to what I see. You know, um, I'm kind of in shock as to how pussified this country has become. And that's crazy um, because this country used to be tough as hell. It used to be hard. You know, now you got Black Lives Matter protesting. You got this mask wearing Antifa running around like little bitches. You got the left wing crying. You got the right wing bitching. Um, I don't know what the hell's going on. My camera's up here. Sorry, I'm getting all confused with this damn computer. It's all in one, so I don't know what the hell's going on. But what the hell ever happened to just slapping the shit out of somebody? And just being done with it. Now everybody snivels or anybody snivels, and it's on the fucking news. You know, and it's not even necessarily true. It's on the news. Half of this shit, and it's always been that way. Even in the army, I used to tell my parents when I was young, when I get deployed somewhere overseas, Somalia, Iraq, whatever, don't believe half of the shit that these damn reporters are saying because 98% of it's bullshit. And it's still the same way. You know, talking about Antifa, you know, your little bitch asses. Not this podcast, the next one. I'm gonna get back to you because I got some things to say about you because you and I are gonna come face to face pretty soon. You and I and a few friends in Atlanta, Georgia Tech. Yeah, y'all, we're gonna come face to face pretty soon. We'll talk about that next time. Um, I'm confused this morning. One of the things I was watching TV and they had a black lady on television talking about something I never heard about, white privilege. And I kind of laughed. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. I truly didn't. Um, and I listened to her and I kind of chuckled, you know. And I started thinking of like white privilege. And you know, I got all kind of friends. Being in the army for 22 years, you get black, brown, yellow, purple, green, all kind of friends. You know, people that I call brothers, sisters, because I've been through hell and back with them. But you know, you have black entertainment television. Can we have white entertainment television? Hell no. NAACP would be on our ass so quick. Jesse Jackson would be there. I mean, hell, half the white people would call us racist, you know, for having that. Why is there black only dating sites? You know, can we have a white only dating site? No, can't happen. You know, um, hell, even in the army, they're not gonna say it, but it's a fact. There's a quota. You know, minorities have to be. There's a certain amount of minorities have to be promoted. You know, it didn't matter if you knew your job. Didn't matter. There was a quota. You know, and what's funny is, you know, you look at Black Lives, and I was on YouTube a couple of days ago, and they were showing some of the Black Lives rally, and half of the protesters were white. You know, talking shit about white people, burning the American flag. Now, God help, I see somebody burning the flag because I'm going to jail. Plain and simple. 250 pounds, a straight, disabled, pissed off. Now, there's different levels of disability. I have it because of my PTSD, which means I get a check for being crazy. So, don't get it twisted. Um, but yeah, half the damn people there are white. I didn't understand that. Black Lives Matter, and the protesters are white. Talking shit about white privilege, white people, uh, white government, and talking about Trump supporting white supremacists. And, you know, if you want to be honest about it, okay, what's the difference between the Black Panthers and the Ku Klux Klan? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Nothing. Research your history. Nothing. Both violent. Both. The Klan you don't hear shit about nowadays. I don't care what the news says. That Charlottesville crap, fake. Fake. Research. Don't listen to the media. Do your research. Fake. The Klans, come on, man. Yeah, there are white supremacist groups. You don't think there's blacks? You don't think there's Hispanics? What do you think MS-13 is? I mean, the Mexican Mafia. Come on, people. Whoa. You're not that stupid. Well, some of you are. Some of you are. You know, Antifa. I'm just going to get on it quickly. You know, calling everybody fascist. First of all, I watch you on television screaming this crap. You call yourself Antifa, anti-fascist. Okay. Anti-fascism is saying that you're against violence, but yet you're running around beating up people, hitting them with sticks and everything. But it says you're against violence. You're breaking windows, breaking into stores, setting cars on fire. Are you stupid? You're spoiled kids. But you got something coming. I'm just gonna say that. Make no sense. Where was I? Let me think. Oh yeah. See, I don't understand, like, the Black Lives Movement rally. You know, you got the white people there. I just don't understand if they're either trying to be cool or if they're just confused. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. You know, I heard one I was watching him on YouTube laughing because he was calling white people crackers. I'm like, you just need a beating. You need a beating. And the cops were just standing there letting them burn the flag and letting them hit people and then running away. And the cops were just letting them do. And, my thing is, you follow them home. Just follow them until there's no cops there. And you beat the little dog shit out of them. That's what needs to happen. You know, um, like what happened in Auburn University. Antifa showed up, thinking they were going to wear their little mask and cause all that crap. Yeah, the cops down there showed that ass. Just look it up on YouTube. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's crazy. It's crazy that society can go one way but not the other. There could be BET. Be right back. Okay. There could be BET, but there can't be WET. You know, uh, it's just craziness that the world can go one way but not the other. Society, you know, talk racism. That's reverse racism, I guess you could say, but nobody wants to call it out. You know, why? Why can't it be said? There are shows back a few years ago. It was brought up, and it was on the news probably 10, 20 years ago. There were shows that didn't have any black people in it, and it was called out. What the hell does it matter? Who thinks of shit like that? There are actually people that sit there and count. Come on, you know. Um, I'll call it out. I don't care. I just called it out. Racism, reverse racism. I did it. Okay, CHOMPER. That's what they call me. Report me. Fucking me. Like I said, I am a proud Southern man. Born and bred, learning about my family history, fighting in the Civil War, um, people were screaming, bitching all of a sudden about the Confederate flag and about monuments that have been there for 100 years, standing there, all over the South. Just been standing there saying they represent racism. Let me say this: in parts of the South, the Confederate flag will always fly. States like Georgia, go in the mountains of Georgia in the country, and you play around with some of the boys over there, take their flag, see what happens. And you go right on ahead. Um, do I know if my family owned slaves? Nope. Do I care? Nope. Do I have black friends? Been in the army for 20 something years? Yeah. Living in the South? Yeah, there's a lot of blacks in the South. Duh. Do they care? Hell no. Because that's our heritage. It's our heritage. It's you people, who have no clue in what in the hell you're doing or talking about that it affects. Half of your college students who have mommy and daddy with money, or if you rich folks who think you found a good cause, yeah, how do I say that? Or it's the angry about everything black folk who thinks that, how did she say that yesterday? Everybody owes you something. Angry about everything black folk that thinks that everybody owes you something that it bothers. Because the true, hard-working, decent living black folk that live in the South, not asking for the government to take care of them, really don't give a shit. Why? Because they weren't there, first of all. They've never been to Africa, second of all. And they're too busy busting their damn ass working to take care of their family to give a shit. Plain and simple, call a spade, that's a fact. Too busy working to give a shit because they're taking care of their families. Something a lot of you ain't doing because you're out there flapping them gums, crying about everything. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. It's true. Hmm? What else? What else have we been seeing in the news? The keyboard's all messed up right there. Need a drink. Aha. I know, Coogan. All over. All over. Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, I'm a football fan. I'm a college football fan because NFL is a bunch of places. Colin Kaepernick. Was Colin Kaepernick fired? Or was he let go from the 49ers? Nope. Wasn't. He has all these people. Black Lives Matter, Antifa, all these athletes feeling sorry for him, right? I saw the debates on TV about how can he be without a job because of how good his stats were from last year. You're 100% right. 100% right. His stats were amazing. But his dumb ass asked for his release. Why? Because he wanted to see if he could get a better deal. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I read this right, he was offered, it was either $14 or $16 million from the 49ers. Now, ask yourself this. All of you people that are debating this in your head and have been feeling sorry, would you have done the same? Would you have done the same? Would you have taken the 14 or the $16 million? Hell yeah, you'd have took the damn money. And you'd have talked good about your team. Shit, you'd have offered me $14,000 or $16,000 I'd have taken it. Come on, man. The boy got greedy. And he was stupid. Period. Let's say what it was. Now, people want to play the race card. Well, it's too bad. Too bad, so sad. His daddy should have slapped him for being stupid. From the beginning, his white daddy should have slapped him for being stupid. You know, personally, I think he wanted to make a statement. First of all, we all know he wanted to make a statement, but I think he wanted to make a little statement by taking that knee that first game. Okay, that's cool. Hey, go ahead on, make your statement. I don't think Colin Kaepernick realized how far this statement was going to go. Okay, now he's got all these players taking a knee. He's got these 8-year-old kids taking a knee, which pisses me off. These parents need to be whipped. I don't think he realized. You know, he should have done it once, twice. All right, been done with it. But no, he had to keep on. And now his ass is sitting at home whining about not playing a game that he loves. Well, suck it up, bro. Quit whining because you caused this shit. You did it. Now you got the President of the United States involved. You got all these some bitches involved, black, white, everybody. You know, but I'm done with your dumb ass for now. Done with it. Your parents are white. God, you're stupid. Cut your fucking hair. Get a haircut. All right. Well, that's all I got to say for today. I'll catch up with you in a few days. Antifa, don't forget, I got something for that ass. I'll be talking to you in a few. America, stop being stupid. Stop believing everything you hear. Believe what you see. All right? Open your fucking mouth. Peace.